Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, dance all. You pay fees for my big show. Any visa for my leisure. Bliss. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. And off we go from Las Vegas. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Thornton. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-0 Vegas. Seven 0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And London, the motion man right. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll take this to the 46. You look at this Raiders defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And looking to throw, Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second quarter from Vegas, the home-standing Raiders with a football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Here's a diving catch right side. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Now Penix. And complete to Drake London. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll throw with Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Operating from the gun, Penix. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard. To the air, Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they'll change things up. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. Wide open receiver complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They'll run with Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's intercepted. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got him in. Complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Short throw caught by Pitts. Down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On play action, here's Penix. Steps away. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Penix fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
The 32-yard line.
Now back to throw. That's caught by Myers. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Second and 1 from the 2. He'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Back to the ground with Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to throw now on first down. That's complete to Mooney. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. flush to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Robinson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Robinson again. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This is caught by Tucker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 60 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he goes out right around the 39.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here comes 2nd down. Again, it's Robinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Robinson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. next.
Well, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Here's first down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts.
You cannot do it any better than that.
Here's 1st and goal.
Now a handoff running through the middle. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Well, they would have loved to have scored a touchdown there, but this still sets them up for a game-winning field goal attempt.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Raiders escape.